Hello, I wanted to do this video because I've been dealing with this really bad UX issue this morning after sending my newsletter out to my subscribers. So I use ConvertKit, and at the bottom of my emails I have two links, one to opt out of just my newsletter and one to opt out of all emails that I might send. And this is because ConvertKit has one type, you have one list in ConvertKit and you tag people as being interested in certain things. So in my case, I could have the same subscriber be subscribed to my newsletter but also be receiving my free email course about the 7 biggest form design mistakes. So to make sure that they can just opt out of one and not the other, and vice versa, this is why I have these links in here. Now the problem is that when I sent this, I looked at my reporting and 177 people had automatically clicked a whole bunch of links in this email. And I was like, that was really weird, because they opened it super quick and it was like exactly 177 people who clicked this link, but also clicked this link and also clicked this link, which was really weird. So I had a look into it, and it turns out that this is down to email addresses that belong to organizations that are worried about security and malicious activity. So what they do is they optimistically open up each link in an email without even the user having to open up their email and checking if it's safe or not. So in my case, this link was clicked automatically, not by a subscriber, but by these bots, and it opted them out of the newsletter, which is really bad, because it's bad for them because they didn't want to opt out of my newsletter. It's bad for me because I'm losing subscribers that are actually interested in receiving my content. But it's also bad for ConvertKit because I had to raise a support call and was talking to them back and forth about solutions and all of these things for about an hour. I've now had to come up with workarounds and all this stuff, and on top of that, I might leave ConvertKit because of it. I mean, I probably won't, but I'm just going to look at workarounds, but people might leave. And also, as a result of losing subscribers, your pricing tier goes down. So I might go beneath a tier due to losing 177 people and then paying less, which means ConvertKit make less money. So it's just like all round bad. By the way, if you are one of those people that you're thinking that you might have been opted out of my newsletter, don't worry, because I've re-tagged you. I've come up with a workaround now. So I'll show you the workaround. And this is how it should work, because links and buttons are two different things. So in my case, when you click on a link, now what it will do is it will take you to here. Confirm that you want to unsubscribe from my newsletter. And this is made with Tally-So forms. And what you have to do is you have to type in your email address, click on confirm, and then you will be unsubscribed. And behind the scenes, this is sort of hooked up to Zapier, which is an automation tool that will say, hey, I've received a request from Tally, a Tally form being submitted, and then I want something to happen in ConvertKit, and in my case, I want you to remove the newsletter tag, which will stop people from receiving my newsletter. So small detail in terms of design, links and buttons, but a huge impact in terms of user experience. So try to avoid links that do things or actually change system preferences and things like this under the hood. Links should just take you to places and not actually do anything.